Hello and welcome to the Saturday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. We have 9 races at Belmont Park on Saturday. We're expecting a sunny day, 19 degrees Celsius. I think the track will get back to a good 4 by Saturday, and the rail, it will be at the 7-metre position. Race number 1 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 2 minutes past 12. It's the Peninsula Dining Room Plate over 1,000 metres. And in replay, let's go back a fortnight to the win of all-day session.
Billy Ain't Silly, who's working into the clear. A further 2 lengths, Bourbon Bow, Bumper Humper running on. At the 275, Born to Rule on the outside, put the head in front. Now on the outside, all-day session runs on. Also there, Billy Ain't Silly in the middle is battling hard. Born to Rule, all-day session though. All-day session, Born to Rule, it's all-day session on the outside. It's got its neck in front. They hit the line, diving back.
All-day session, that was what punters wanted 2 weeks ago at Belmont Park, the first time we'd let all the crowds in, and he landed a minor gamble, it has to be said, as well. Ended up jumping at 40 to 1, but I think 3 figures was bet earlier in the week. In the replay, you saw this horse race pretty prominently, settled third, and then came home with the fastest lay sectionals as well to beat Born to Rule, who's also in this contest. Gate number 1 here, I see no reason at all as to why All Day Session can't frank that form. Goes on top from the aforementioned number 4, Born to Rule. Now, has to overcome a wide gate on Saturday in this rematch against All Day Session. Gate number 10 in a field of 11, but does have the ability to settle close to the speed. Number 6 is Bourbon Bow for Simon Miller and William Pike. He puts the blinkers on here for the first time. First up was back in the replay race, was beaten 12.5 lengths, but the SP profile suggests this horse is better than that. Went round at $9.50 that day. And then number 2, Bumper Humper. One last time out, that was 7 days ago, but now lines up for the 3rd consecutive Saturday in a row. Loses William Pike as well, gets the blinkers and Paul Harvey. Top selection in race number 1 is number 1, All Day Session, to beat 4 Born to Rule, 6 Bourbon Bow and 2 Bumper Humper. Race number 2 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 12:42. It's the free entry to Belmont Park handicap over 1,200 metres for the 3-year-olds, and in replay, let's go back a fortnight to the runner-up effort of Puckapunyal.
Party's often gone with Levitate though. Puckapunyal will not go away. Levitate, Puckapunyal, now Bright Diamond gets the run on the inside. On the outer though, it's Puckapunyal in front from Levitate. Bright Diamond, Pike busy down on the rails there, getting the best out of the filly. Bright Diamond went to Puckapunyal. Levitate trying to rally. Bright Diamond, Puckapunyal, Levitate. They go to the line. What a great finish. And Bright Diamond.
The Lindsay Smith Yard is in sensational form. It's had a winner at Belmont in each of the last 3 meetings, including 2 trebles on those Wednesdays. I'm going with number 5 here, Puckapunyal, for Clint Johnston Porter and the 2-state operation. She has acquitted herself very well in both of her losses to Bright Diamond. We saw the latest of those in the replay, and I'm not at all concerned with coming back to 1,200 metres. I think this will suit this filly better than the 1,400 metres. She goes on top here. The unbeaten horse in the race is number 6. That is Secret Statue for Grant and Alana Williams and William Pike. Gate number 1. You don't see many horses win the way that this horse won at Pinjarra in maiden grade back at the end of June. Absolutely exploded the last 200 metres, but he's rather going to have to run down some pretty decent gallopers here, and the inside gate might not necessarily be the best. Number 1 is Platinum Bullet. Now, I simply do not think she is as good as Simon Miller seems to think she is. He thinks she'll win a black type race. I'm not convinced. She won over 1,000 metres in midweek grade, now comes back to Saturday grade over the 1,200. Can win, but I am going to bet around her. And then number 2, Captain King, was disappointed in the Guineas, but that was 1,600 metres. Back to 1,200 suits here. This was the horse on which Jade McNaught outrode her claim, and she keeps the ride. Top selection in race number 2 is number 5, Puckapunyal, to beat 6 Secret Statue, 1 Platinum Bullet and 2 Captain King. Race number 3 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 1:22. It is the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Handicap over the metric mile of 1,600 metres, and in replay, let's have a look at the Wednesday win of Aberdeen Queen.
High Energy third, being followed then by the Last Breeze. Aberdeen Queen cruising over on the outside, about to let go here for Noski. He gives her a dig. She now races to the lead. Bold Success got strung up behind them as Moderator tries to run on. Aberdeen Queen down past the 150, a length and a half. Stella Rand La Vista cutting back to the inside from Moderator, but it's Aberdeen Queen in no danger, and Aberdeen Queen comes away. She walked in by over.
Aberdeen Queen could not have been more impressive in the replay race. And that was only a Class 3, but won by 3.5 lengths. And the horse that she beat that day, Moderator, well, reopposes her on Saturday. 4 from 6. The only query is going to be the gate, but if Jared Noske can find some kind of position in running, I think she'll have far too much ability and certainly too much finishing speed for her rivals in what is a restricted handicap. Goes on top from number 3, Moderator, who keeps William Pike. He rides for Brock Luthwaite again here. Did win 2 in a row before finishing behind Aberdeen Queen. There's no reason at all to think that Moderator is not the second best horse in this race. A non-winner is number 5, Lavistar. Also comes out of the replay race. Was beaten 4 1/4 lengths that day at $26. We'll start a fair bit shorter on Saturday. Gets a nicer gate as well, gate number 4 than most of the major rivals here, but just those 2 wins from 15 starts, and it's been quite a time since Drink's, 457 days since its last win. And then number 14, Stella, and down the bottom for Lisa Staples and Chris Stelmach, also out of the replay race, finished 5th in that contest, is your likely leader here from gate number 7, and therefore goes in the minors. Top selection in race number 3 is number 1, Aberdeen Queen, to beat 3 Moderator, 5 Lavistar and 14 Stellar. Race number 4 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 1:58. It is the Swan River Vase, 2,200 metres this race. It's for set weights and penalties, and the favourite and the horse we're going to look at in replay is number 1, Material Man, winning last time out.
Delta still last is Humidor. They'd balanced up at the 350 Nawadaroo. The Velvet King let down though, comes at it quickly. Running on Material Man, Perfect Jewel also. Material Man on the outside of the Velvet King. 150 from home. It's Material Man. Now a neck in front. The Velvet King, Perfect Jewel, but Material Man, he's proven to be a cut above them today in the Strickland.
Not convinced that Material Man is anywhere near back to his form of a couple of years ago. That was a below par edition of the Strickland Stakes. The rating was certainly not that of a Group 3 event. He won it at 14 to 1. He's going to go around probably about 3s on Saturday, but in these set weights and penalties conditions, he is a weight and measures moral here. 109 rater. The nearest horse to it is Taxigano on 96. That's 13 rating points, and he's only given that horse a kilo. Goes on top from number 4, the stablemate Nawadaroo, who's in pretty good form. Was beaten 3.5 lengths in that replay race. Can be on speed here for Jared Noske and Justin Warwick. I think he's probably the most likely exacta horse. Number 3 is Ms. Lecky. Now, she was 7th of 8th in the replay race behind Material Man. I'm not convinced she stays over 2,000 metres. Goes up to 2,200 here. The Belmont Oaks that she won was very slowly run. And then number 2, Taxigano. He's really tough, this horse. They put the blinkers back on. Fred Kersley trains for Mitchell Payman, but he's been very disappointing in his last few runs, and I couldn't have him on those, but I do ride him off at his peril. Top selection in race number 4 is number 1, Material Man, to beat 4 Nawadaroo, 3 Ms. Lecky and 2 Taxigano.